So friends, today I am going to tell you something which will definitely change your thinking regarding something. A long time ago, there was a huge apple tree. Please listen it very carefully. A little boy loved to come and play around it every day. Again I am repeating, please give your 100% concentration. Just like that you are living this story. A long time ago, there was a huge apple tree. A little boy loved to come and play around it every day. He climbed to the tree top, ate the apples, and took a nap under the shadow. Friend, after this story, if your eyes don't get wet, if you do not get tears in your eyes, then I will think that I have not given you a correct story. Just one condition, you should leave this story as you are this young boy. The little boy is you. Little boy is you. Fine. Now let's again start. I want your 100% concentration. A long time ago, there was a huge apple tree. A little boy loved to come and play around it every day. He climbed to the tree top, ate the apples, and took a nap under the shadow. He loved the tree, and the tree loved to play with him. Time went by. The little boy had grown up, and he no longer played around the tree every day. One day the boy came back to the tree and he looked sad. Come and play with me. The tree asked the boy, I am no longer a kid. I do not play around trees anymore. The boy replied, I want toys. I need money to buy them. Sorry, but I do not have money. But you can pick all my apples and sell them. So you will have money. The boy was so excited. He grabbed all the apples on the tree and left happily. The boy never came back after he picked the apples. The tree was sad. One day the boy, who now turned into a man, returned and the tree was excited. Come and play with me. The tree said, I do not have time to play. I have to work for my family. We need a house for shelter. Can you help me? Sorry, but I do not have any house. But you can chop off. You can chop off my branches to build your house. So the man cut all the branches of the tree and left happily. The tree was glad to see him happy, but the man never came back since then. The tree was again lonely and sad. One hot summer day, the man returned and the tree was delighted. Come and play with me, the tree said. I am getting old. I want to go sailing to relax myself. Can you give me a boat? Said the man. Use my trunk to build your boat. You can sail far away and be happy. So the man cut the tree's trunk to make a boat. He went sailing and never showed up for a long time. Finally the man returned after many years. Sorry, my boy, but I do not have anything for you anymore, the tree said. Sorry, my boy, but I do not have anything for you anymore. Because the boy always came to tree for some work. The boy was selfish. When he wanted to play, he used tree. When he wanted apples or money, he used tree. When he wanted house, he used tree. When he wanted to sail through, he used tree's trunk. Now the tree is saying, sorry, my boy, but I do not have anything for you anymore. No more apples for you, the tree said. No problem, I do not have teeth to bite, the man replied. The man also went old. No more trunk for you to climb on. I am too old for that now, the man said. I really cannot give you anything. The only thing left is my dying roots, the tree said with tears. I do not need much now, just a place to rest. I am tired after all these years, the man replied. Good, old trees, roots are the best place to lean on and rest. Come, sit down with me and rest. The man sat down, and the tree was glad and smiled with tears. This is the story of everyone. The tree is like our parents. Yes, friend, now read this story again and replace tree with your parent, and then you will realize how emotional this story is. The tree is like our parents. When we were young, we loved to play with our mom and dad. When we grow up, we leave them, only come to them when we need something or when we are in trouble. No matter what, parents will always be there and give everything they could just to make you happy. You may think the boy is cruel to the tree, but that is how all of us treat our parents. We just take them for granted. We don't appreciate all they do for us until it's too late. Moral: treat your parents with love, care, for you will know their value. When you see their empty chair, we never know the love of our parents for us till we have become parents. So know their value, they will never come back once they are gone. So time is very, very less now. Go and hug your parents right now. If your parents are beside you, and tell them that you love them so much. You love your parents, you love your papa, you love your mummy, you love you so much. Give them that pleasure, give them that love, give them that feeling of happiness. Yes, friend, you can only give them the happiness. Yes, there are generation gap. Yes, there are thinking problem, but no matter what is the problem, your parents are always with you. They will never leave you. They will never leave you. Your parents are your God, your first God. So you must respect them and take their blessings, because the parents' blessings are the best in the world. If parents are happy, they will give you so much blessings, so much happiness that you will never be able to repay them. So love your parents, love your parents, and love your parents. Fine, sir. Hope you like this story, and if you have liked this story, please comment and please tell your parents how much they love them, and please share your experiences with me after reading this story. What are you feeling and what happiness you have given to your parents? Please let me know, because I will also be very, very happy listening your story. Fine, sir.